Hey guys, what's up? I am the Stormchild. So today finally I will check out another Nightwish track. I haven't done Nightwish here on my channel in a while. Yeah, because there is so much Nightwish material here on my channel. And of course, I haven't watched every single lyric video from the actual album Human Nature, of course. There are 3 left, and one of them is track number 7 on the album. I'm talking, of course, about Procession, a really interesting track, of course. Yeah, one of my favorites, I think. It's hard to choose because there are so many on this great album. But as I said, I never watched the lyric videos, so that is the reaction that is really new for me. I know the song, of course, and I will tell you more about the song and how I feel about it after listening to it and watched, of course, the lyric video. With that said, let's do it.
A cradle earth, a rising sunset, new world and thirst for the arcane. We are singers of the calm. We remember as along came life, a cradle earth, a rising sunset, birth of one and a zillion sideshows. We are, we were, and we'll not be. We remember as along came acorn, another birth, another moss green, new world and thirst for the unseen, an empty suit, a starlight feature. We'll have a visit as along came heartbeats, another birth, another monster, endless force, 2 words still stronger, menagerie of a new world order. We held our breath as along came suffering. We remember Father Picaya gave the way as along came Sapien. Cradle earth, welcome in its newborn. Alien sins, that very first acorn. Together now in this timeless parade, the living light, dead afraid.
Right, so again a pretty cool and beautiful lyric video. As I said in a lot of videos, I'm not the biggest fan of lyric videos because sometimes they are just so fast paced in the pictures and everything that it's hard to follow and yeah, a bit exhausting. But when it comes to this Nightwish lyric video from this actual album, they are really calm also, that you can really read the lyrics without flashing lights everywhere or something. And that is really cool to watch, especially when it comes to such a calm song like Procession. I think the calmest one on the album. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, absolutely cool song. Where can I start? I can remember when I first listened to it, maybe you saw my first thought reaction video for the album. Yeah, I was a bit like, okay, this is a strange song, and I had no idea what to do with it because there is not so much happening actually when you first listen to it. Because the melody, especially the singing melody, is more or less the same, which isn't a bad thing because it's a brilliant melody and absolutely amazing sung by Floor Jansen. But I was just like, okay, this is a strange songwriting, but some kind it works. And I figured out it is one of my favorite songs on the album because it has this special mood, and almost the entire song is a completely build up, and yeah, even till the end, it's just like it's an build up, and this is really interesting. Yeah, a bit hard to describe in English, but maybe you know what I'm talking about, because I just love how the song starts with these synthesizer sounds and this, yeah, it feels like this space theme or something, as in the song Music in the intro. And I just love it on this album that they used these kind of melodies because it fits so perfect and give it a absolutely amazing character and mood and everything. And also these little pieces with the piano in the beginning are so beautiful and so amazing. Yeah, also when then Floor kicked in with her singing, it's just like, oh, that is so cool. And also when the drum kicks in on the two, which give this another rhythm to it, or another feeling. Cool drumming here, and also this build-up drumming, and there's also coming every time something new, and also these little lead guitar elements in the background, so it's really a high build-up, and then they slow down when in the video all the informations about the animals came, which was absolutely interesting and sad at the same time, because I'm also a big nature lover. Yeah, and I try my best to be a good human, if that's even possible anymore. But I try my best, and I absolutely can understand what they talking about, and I think it's cool that they featured that also in the lyric video, because maybe some people doesn't think about that so much, and they should thinking about that a lot much more. And what a bad sentence, but you know what I'm talking about. But to the song, yeah, this, when the song slows down a bit, and then they kicked right after in, and with this big build-up thing with this Along Came Sapiens. I talked about that in the album review together with Phil, maybe you saw that as well, that for me it is maybe a bit, or it was a bit too, what is the English word? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. You have seen it coming when the sentence just started, and along came Sapiens, and they kicked in with the heavy instrumentation, also with the heavy guitars. That is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. It was just like, okay, it has to be there. I talked about that as well. If I would written this song, I have done it exactly the same. Or I would do it exactly the same. So this is great songwriting. It's just like, Okay, this was a bit weird. Yeah. But great anyway. It's hard to describe in English what my feelings really are, and my English is really bad today. I'm just thinking about that. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you understand everything. But it is cool. Also when again the drums get heavier, and also when the normal beat kicked in, give it another vibe. And so this song is I think over 5 minutes, maybe 6, and yeah, with more or less a same melody. This is really a cool thing that it works and never gets boring for me. Maybe you have different feelings, because I've heard from a few sides that this song is not one of the favorites of the most people. Maybe I have to. It has to do that so many other great songs are on this album, but I think it's a great one, and it has to be on this album. I think it's a really important track on this album because it gives this album a special feeling. And if my informations are right, I think that was the first track that Thomas composed for Human Nature. That would make sense because it represents for me the feeling of the whole album, as the song music, of course, because yeah, I think they're really close together, just from how beautiful they are and everything. But every single song on this album has their own beauty, and yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan, but you know that already. So a great track. What I have to say also, in the end when the heavy instrumentation kicked in, I love the bass sound, because for me that is classical Marco Hittala bass sound. I'm a big fan of it, but you don't hear it so well in most of the songs. Yeah, but in this one it is really that bass sound that I love. It reminded me of the once bonus track, Where Were You Last Night? That sound came close to this. Of course, it's a bit more heavier song, but if you know that song, maybe you know what I'm talking about, and I just love that bass sound. So yeah, great song, of course, great band. I can wait to see them live. Hopefully the tour next year will take place. I can't wait, and they are on tour with Amorphis and Tommy on Catiloid. For me, one of the best lineups ever. So hopefully in May it will happen. I can wait. Now, nearly 6 months without a concert, I'm nearly dying. So yeah, but we have other problems, and I can wait. I have to wait, and if every single concert will take place next year, I think I can go every single day on a concert, because every band will be touring, and this is cool, but it will be devastating because I can't go to every concert. It's too expensive. I don't have the time, and I live in an area where I have to drive 130 kilometers to get to the next arena. Maybe you have the same problem. I've talked way enough. I'm so sorry. Tell me your thoughts about this great track, Procession. Maybe you have the same thoughts as I, maybe completely different. Just tell me that. It's always interesting to read your comments. And hopefully you have a great day, of course. Yeah, autumn is coming. Now it's raining as hell. And it's so cool that it rains finally, because the last month were just pure summer hotness, and I just need a bit more calmer weather and colder weather, so I'm absolutely satisfied. Now I've talked even more, and hopefully you have a great day, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel. It would be so awesome, and I really hope we see us the next time on the Stormchild. Bye.